Hey everybody, so we just wanted to come and talk to you today, to our realtor partners, about property taxes. We know that it's hard sometimes when we're trying to figure out taxes for a new home that maybe hasn't been sold in 20 years. So what's the best way for us and for you to explain to our clients and set up what that's going to look like so that they aren't freaking out the day before the closing because they think the property taxes are going to be this and then they're that and all these different things. So we wanted to kind of come up with some protocol and even some scripting for you guys and for us so that the clients are very well educated so that we don't have issues right before the closing.
Yeah, so let me just give you some quick historical input as to what we used to do and then what we're going to be doing going forward. So we used to try to anticipate what the taxes were going to be based off of the uncapping and the new tax bill. So we would take a percentage, 40% of the new sale price, and we would base it on the millage rate and just figure out what the taxes are. The problem that we had, first of all, a lot of times the clients would panic a little bit because they saw this tax and then they now see that it's going to be this, so they see that the payment's going to be higher.
Right.
But more importantly, what would happen is even though we had good intentions in setting what those payments were going to be, a lot of times the municipalities wouldn't get to it until a year and a half. So because there's so much money in the escrow account, they would actually get refunded that money back. And so they would have the refund and then it would set the next year anyway.
Okay.
So it was it was tough. So what we've decided to do is base the taxes on what they are right now with advice and explanation.
Okay.
So what we're going to advise on is homestead and non-homestead.
Sure.
Okay, and we're going to advise them on how the taxes will probably uncap in a year and a half, somewhere down the road. They're going to uncap, and we can tell them what we anticipate those taxes to be when that happens, so that they can kind of budget for that and know that that's coming.
Okay. So when you sit down with them, once they know the house that they're purchasing and you're giving them kind of the quote for what their monthly payment's going to be, you'll go through that with them.
Correct.
So then it's important that the realtor, right, reiterates some things and explains some things too.
Correct.
So that we don't have a problem in a he said this, she said that kind of thing.
I think this will be easier now just because we're basing the taxes on what they actually are right now with the understanding and explanation of how they're probably going to move in the future. So as long as the realtor's on the same page with that and says, listen, your taxes are going to be set at what they are, knowing that those taxes are going to go up down the road.
Okay. So I think it's really important if you guys have questions or if there's anything that you think we should do differently. I mean, we're always open to dialogue and we want to make sure we're doing things that work for you guys as well. So if you have any ideas or concerns, let us know. But let's try to get on the same page in 2022 so that we're doing the best for our clients so that they have they feel confident and good in the whole process.
We appreciate you guys. Call me with any questions you have, and let's start off 2022 great.